Yo, what's good, guys? So I decided to do this video in my car because I feel like it would be a good place to do it. Yeah, if you're reading by the title, my car is crashed. My car got crashed into. It got ran through. It's actually happened in the beginning of March. So right now it's March. Actually, it's not March no more. It's April. Been a month now since it happened. The crash happened on March 2nd. And actually, like, it was so crazy how it happened. I don't really know what to say in this video. Somebody crashed my car. I didn't crash it. No, somebody crashed into me. It was a hit and run. Really, very unfortunate for sure. But I mean, it's okay. I'm alive, and thankfully the crash wasn't bad. I'll put the clip somewhere in the video. Maybe I put it before or after. Maybe, I'm not too sure, but you'll see how bad it is. The front's pretty messed up for sure. Basically what happened was, so on March 2nd around like 10 p.m. I was leaving from the movie theaters. I went to go watch a movie with my family, and we took separate cars because after they wanted to go do something else, but I low-key wanted just to go home and chill because it was Sunday that day, I'm pretty sure. And I just wanted to relax, you know. So I was going home from the movie theaters, and then like as soon as I leave the parking lot of the movie theaters, to go back towards my house, I have to make a U-turn to get to the freeway. So I was making the U-turn, and then as I was making the U-turn, there was a car behind me, but he was like very far away still. So I didn't think nothing of it, right? So I did my U-turn, and then I was about to drive driving straight, right, and then up and coming there's this road. It's like a little curvature, so it's like I'm going straight and then I have to slightly like go around a little curve. And then as I was going around the curve, the car behind me, I looked in my rear mirror. I see this car literally like speeding full ahead to get to me. Like, what the hell, dude? But like at the same time, I didn't think nothing of it because I'm like, okay, well, I don't know what he's doing, you know. And then literally the car zoom goes right past me, right? And then so I don't think the car knew, but I give him benefit of the doubt, but I don't think he knew that there was a curvature or a curve up ahead. So he goes past me, right? He goes past me, and then as soon as he sees the curb, he tries to like turn like really quickly so he could like, you know, go, and then he just spins out, right? And then literally, so this is my car, right? This is my car, and this is his car. So it's like this, he goes like this, and he goes like, and then I literally, like, as soon as he starts to spin out, he hits my front bumper, and then, or like around here on the side, and then I start to spin out. And then to the left of me, there was like a big ass like bushes and trees and branches and stuff like that. And I didn't want to hit that for sure because I would have been, you know, obviously cooked, right? And then so what happened was I quickly like tried to spin right, you know, and then I spun right. I tried to spin to the right side, and then I tried spinning back to the left. But honestly, it honestly happened so quick. I feel like I could have done better at the moment, but like I feel like everybody says that when something bad happens, you know, like they could have done better, and like maybe that's just something how they cope or something. But I feel like I could have done better, you know. I feel like I could have done better, like maneuvering the car a lot more, or something like that, you know. I spun right, and then I went through a bunch of bushes and branches, and I hit a big ass curb, dude. I hit a big ass curb, and literally like the curb took out all four of my tires, and all four of my rims were basically messed up. Yeah, my front bumper was cooked, my fenders were cooked, like everything from the front was bad. Like if you see in the video, everything from the front bumper all the way up until the side mirrors, and then obviously the four tires were messed up. And the coolant radiators I think was messed up too, because literally after everything that happened, my car was still on, right? The car was like rolling into a parking lot. I was like, what the hell? And like my car was still on. I had no check engine light, nothing like that. But my radiator, or like it might have been my radiator or like my reservoir cap, but like it was hissing. It was like making a hissy sound. And I turned the car off immediately because, you know, I don't want anything to happen to it. And I turned it back on. A couple minutes, like 20 minutes went by. I turned it back on just to move it at the parking lot. Guy that hit me, I guess when he hit me, I'm assuming when he hit me, it kind of gained himself to gain control, and he just left. He didn't stop, nothing like that, which is pretty messed up, you know. honestly, I wasn't in the moment. I didn't feel like sad or anything. I was like, damn, dude, I can't believe that fucking happened, bro. I can't believe that happened. You know, all people meet, it happened to me. You know, the parking lot that I landed in, they were closing it, so I had to leave. And the guy was like, the security guard there, he was like, well, I mean, how long are you gonna be? You know, until the choke, what? Until the tow truck gets there. I'm like, I honestly don't know. And he's like, well, I have to close it, you know. I don't know how long I could be here out here for. I'm like, okay, cool. So with all 4 of my tires flat and all 4 of my rims broken, I had to drive to the gas station, which is like a 5-minute drive. Like, dude, but I had to drive so slow with my hazard lights on and with like my grandparents behind me. I'll put a picture up here when I got to the tow. Literally, the tow truck didn't show up until like 8 a.m. or like 11 or 12 p.m. the next day. And I had to call from work and stuff. I had it sitting in my driveway for a couple days until the insurance guy took it. So that happened. It's been over a month now, and the car right now currently is with the body shop. Right now that they're taking a look at it, they're fixing it up and, you know, making it brand new and stuff for me and stuff. So that's basically what happened. Hopefully I didn't leave nothing out, but yeah, man, like this whole month of March has been so crazy for me. It's like, dude, I had so many things planned for me, and you know, and at some point, like, I was like, oh, man, at some point I wanted to do, like, you know, do a lot of stuff. I feel like because of this crash, it set me back a little bit, which is perfectly okay, right? But like, I'm thinking to myself, like, man, like, what's the reason that, you know, that God could have done this? You know, like, I was thinking to myself, like, man, what am I gonna do? Like my car right now is not the best. You know, the IS is up and running. You know, thank the Lord it's running up and good, but it has a check engine light and it's leaking coolant and it's leaking oil, and sometimes it's pretty scary when I drive it because I don't want this thing to break down on me. I really don't, because I don't have nothing else to like drive, you know, to get to work and back. So I just been thinking like this whole time, like, man, like what was the reason that I had this happen to me? You know, like what was the reason why that, you know, all things happen, you know. I was just thinking to myself about that. I'm like, you know what, man, now I feel like I'm not saying I'm glad that it happened. I'm saying like it was definitely for a reason why it happened. I mean, I feel like now I look at life and how I view things, like materialistic stuff, a lot different now, you know. It's like, yeah, I don't have my car, but I'm still trying to find happiness, you know. I'm still happy in a way, you know. Like, I'm happy with different things. I'm happy I still have a car, you know. I'm happy I have money still, you know. I'm happy I have, you know, life in me. So I'm happy that, you know, I'm fine. Like, nothing happened to me physically. I'm fine. I'm happy that the car wasn't, you know, nothing bad happened. You know, I'm happy that, you know, that it was just, you know, me that was impacted, you know. You know, so many things that I'm grateful for that, like, I didn't realize back then, you know. In the middle of everything, I was actually thinking about keeping the car or getting rid of it, and I already made up my mind already. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get rid of it just to start fresh, right? Buy a car off marketplace or something and work on my Lexus, right? When I talked to the estimator, the guy who's fixing my car, he was like, yeah, your car is gonna be fine. Like, your car is still pretty good and like nothing bad happened at all. You know, it's just a front bumper. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. You know, it makes me realize too, like, man, a lot of the times that when crashes happen, it doesn't happen because of you. It happens because of other drivers too, you know? And it's just like, man, like, I don't know, like, maybe I could have done something different, or maybe I could have, like, done something to help me. What the fuck? Why is this guy looking at me, bro? What the hell? Like, everything happens for a reason, you know? God makes everything happen for a reason, and it's something that I've learned. And lately, like, even right now, you know, I still get sad, you know, I still get really down. I'm just like, man, I can't believe this happened. Like I just want this whole thing to be over, you know. I just want this thing to be done already, you know. But it's like, the beauty of it, and I'm alive, and, you know, and life is always gonna have its problems, you know. But as long as we find happiness within these bad times, you know, as long as we be the light to the darkness, then we're gonna be all right, you know. As long as we have God in our life, and we're gonna be okay. And it was honestly like such a like real eye opener for me, you know, like especially for this year, you know. Like, guys, so much shit has happened this year. Like, honestly, like, so far, like, it's been nothing but craziness, you know. And honestly, like, I'm low key like okay with everything happening, because it's teaching me to be a bigger and better person, you know, and like teach me a lot about life. And honestly, like in order to grow in life, you have to have bad shit happen to you, you know, get the growth and experience it, you know. And every day is just a battle of like keep going and keep doing this, and you know, just pushing a little more longer, you know. And honestly, it's like it is sad and it does get hard sometimes, you know. But also there's also good things that come with it too. Like I recently started streaming, you know. I did my first live stream on TikTok, which I'm pretty happy about. So if you want to go watch me on TikTok, you know, my TikTok down here. I'm streaming on there first. I do plan on streaming on Twitch soon. But I'm not sure yet. Also, I'm sorry if like this video is kind of all over the place. Like that's something that I have to work on. Is like I feel like I have ADHD. Like I feel like I think about one thing and then my mind literally goes to another thing. I have to talk about that, you know. And like I don't want to talk about that right now. It's like I want to talk about the one thing I'm talking about currently, but I don't know what's with me. I just talk about the other thing. I don't know why. So I'm sorry if it's a little weird. I wouldn't wish this on anyone. I wouldn't at all, you know. Because it's not fun, you know, having to go through a car crash and stuff, and it takes so long for the insurance just to get to you. And oh, only the other bad thing about this is I have to pay $1,000 out of pocket for my insurance to fix my car, which honestly sucks right now. But yeah, we'll see, you know. I don't know. A part of me still wants to keep my car. Part of me doesn't want it because of how much I'm paying for the car, really. But honestly, right now, I'm just leaving it up to God right now. Like, for some reason, I feel like I'm a lot more happier now than I was before I got in my car crash. What's up, guys? So, a little update. It's been a couple days since I recorded the last clip of me talking about my car. So, today, it is Wednesday, April 12th, I want to say. I just got the call from my insurance that the car is now done for, bro. It's salvaged. Not wait, what? No, the car is not salvage title. Actually, the car is a total loss. So GR86 is officially no longer a part of my life anymore. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know how to feel about it. I'm pretty sad 'cause I did kind of want to keep the car. But at the same time, I think this is a good thing for me because for those who don't know or don't know, I was paying a lot for that car. I was still paying the car off, and that car every month would drain my bank account like super bad, bro. Like I don't want to get into how much, but like it was a lot. It was more than, let's just say it was more than 500 for sure. I don't know what to do with next, you know. So I'm gonna be focusing on my IS300. You know, I really want to fix that car. You know, actually, one of the first cars I really wanted before I really wanted the 86 was the IS300 because my good friend, Caesar, he has an IS300. And he's been having one for so long now, and you know, and like I always thought it was so cool, and like it would be so cool to own that car. And now I finally have a car like that, and like I really want to work on it and fix it because they had a lot of problems on it, bro. It has too many problems. I would be doing another video on that. I really want to try and get back into the car scene. I do want to get another 86, maybe the first gen, but as of right now, don't want to be doing anything. I want to work on myself and work on my content and work on my car right now, you know. And just turn that IS into a beautiful looking IS as the best I can. Because right now, no disrespect to my homie Caesar, but it's low-key clapped. It's low-key clapped. Thanks to God, you know. Everything happens for a reason because of God and the universe, you know. And, you know, things happen for a reason, you know. So, you know, but the one thing we can't do is not give up and always try our best. If we have a dream, we have a goal, we have something that we want to do, then nobody can tell us nothing, man, you know. Because at the end of the day, we're all human and we're all capable of doing the same thing. You know, so it's just all really depends how bad we want it in our mental and our mind. Guys, that's basically it for the video. It's crazy. You see me, I don't know when, but yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.